Chaos Construction Crew! We're live!
We're live!
We're live!
Hi, we're live!
Hello!
And
Now,
I told you so on the internet.
we need to address something.
Oh no.
You may be like, hey, why are there only two of you there? Last week you said Jax would be back.
We did say
Well, Jax is not back. She is not well. That sounds more concerning than it is. She's just out sick.
Cold.
She has a cold. She's out sick. She's out sick. She's not.
She went to Gamma
yeah.
and she came home with the sniffles.
Yeah, so she's fine, but we're here today.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's gonna be a little bit of a ghost themed stream today.
So spooky.
Because I'm gonna be building some Night Haunt models from the game Age of Sigmar, and I'm gonna force Charlie to make some spooky Night Haunt themed terrain.
She asked for a castle.
Yeah, did I? I don't think I did.
You said, I want a spooky, like a ghost castle.
Well, you brought up the castle part.
Well, because we'd been talking about building castles for
I don't
a
think
week.
we have. I think you made that up.
You mentioned a castle last week, I swear.
I don't think so.
Okay, well, what do you want then? Do you want a
Spooky,
temple?
but it's not October, says TJN. Here's the thing. It's October every day in your heart if you believe it. So,
That is...
first thing I'm going to build these banshees because they're super easy to build.
Okay, so spooky time. Okay, so then do you want it to be like a tower in a graveyard?
I don't know. Do whatever you want to
What
do.
do night haunts do? I can't cuss.
Yeah, you can't cuss, but you did.
I did
Night
not.
Haunt. Night Haunt is...
Did I
Night
cuss?
Haunts, they're just ghosts. Do whatever you want.
But like, what are they haunting?
They're haunting the
Are they
night.
haunting a castle?
Sure, yeah, build a castle.
I don't know. Okay, well, I'm not gonna build a whole castle. I was thinking like a broken tower,
Yeah, I agree.
not like a whole castle. But I do have.
Speaking of months, it is May. And you know what that means?
It's gonna be May, or it's already May?
It's already May, but
Yeah.
do you know what that means?
That May the 4th and the Revenge of the 5th is like coming up.
No. That's only for nerds.
Is this for not nerds? The thing that you're talking about? I don't even know like how my brain's like. What?
I need to
There's
know.
stuff
I
not
don't
for
know what
nerds?
I don't know where I was going with that.
Okay.
I kind of was just like.
Do you know that it's May?
It is May.
It is May. We did it.
It's gonna be May.
We made it all the way to May. All right, so I have a bunch of foam. I do have new foam.
I need 12 and
Let's see how far
11.
I can get with
Where
what
are
I've got.
12 and 11?
They are going to be right after 10.
That's not true because the sprues aren't in order.
It's Games Workshop.
Games Workshop hates numbers. They say, I don't care.
Games Workshop hates numbers. Somebody write that down.
Somebody write that down. Game Workshop. Game Workshop hate. Game Workshop hate number. Game Workshop hate number.
Hate number. Okay, so I think I should probably draw on this first. I was looking for a pen.
No pen.
Oh, I do have a pen. Okay, cool. And then we had oh, there. Okay, sweet. So, if you were a tower, you would be round.
Would I?
I think so.
Okay. You can also just make a square tower. I think that sounds easier.
I guess I can't make the foam be round.
Where's
If I build it up, so I probably should do.
There's number 10. Charlie, I have a confession to make.
What's that?
And I hope my family's not watching, because if they are, they'll stage an intervention for me when I say this.
Oh, okay.
But I've started playing another gacha game.
Oh, did you start the new one?
I did.
I got a couple of girlfriends that were playing it last night too, and like they stream so I can watch the cuteness, but I don't. So which one is it? Is it the, what's it called?
It's the Honkai Star Rail.
Yeah, Star Rail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
here's the
did you
thing, because
get-
I used to play Genshin Impact, and it was like really bad for my
Well-
wallet.
Why are you spending money on Genshin? Oh no. Okay.
It's a gacha game!
It is a gotcha game. Like you just stop. Okay, are there rules for like the size of the terrain?
Just don't, yeah.
What's the rule?
I don't know.
Can it not be like past a certain size?
I don't think there's rules. I think it's just kind of,
Or is it,
oh my god.
There's rules for like special features, right? Like it'll have.
Yeah, there's rules for terrain. Well, there's rules. So there's faction terrain, and then there's like normal terrain. And normal terrain is like do whatever you want, I guess.
Okay, so it really doesn't.
These freaking
Like, as far
banshees.
as size
Sorry, I'm
and
good.
Stuff like that,
Yeah,
you just
yeah.
deal with whatever
Yeah.
is actually there. You don't like you build a terrain and use it how it is, not. the other
Yeah,
way around.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I don't have to worry too much about.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it.
Okay, Cool. So this is the center. I'm just measuring out the center because I want to have. I think I'm gonna do a little bit like a hexy shape, but like it's gonna be broken.
Don't you cry no more. Murnmorn Banshees. Banshee number 1 is done. Depending on who you ask. Oh my god, terrible. Banshee number 2.
Okay, so like in the store,
yeah,
Carry On My Wayward Son
Mm-hmm.
was playing, right?
Yeah.
When we walked into this room.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just still playing inside of our minds. It
Yeah.
won't stop. It's never gonna stop.
Carry on my blizzard boy. That's not a song.
Okay, so what's your best pull in
So,
Star Rail? Because that's what we're gonna talk about today.
in Star Rail today.
Right, TJ, like bad for your wallet, but you're making Warhammer minis. Do you like Warhammer? Warhammer's the gotcha game where like you just pay though and you get what you.
Bad for your wallet, but you're making Warhammer minis. Yeah, look, that's a good point. You know what? I refuse to feel bad about it. It's a vice, and that's okay.
Preach, right?
It's
like,
it makes me happy to spend money on the anime people, and that's okay.
I think that's fine.
I think that's fine too, as long as I don't spend $2,000 on it.
Did you spend $2,000 on Genshin?
No,
Shut up. Are you serious?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
Probably, I don't know. I didn't keep count.
Oh my God.
But the point is, well, that was over the course of a year though.
Just no.
And I don't think I did. I never actually counted. That's probably an exaggeration.
You would have had to have spent.
Also, I didn't have a job, so how would I have spent that much money?
So you'd have to have spent almost $200 a month to do that.
Well,
Yeah.
No. I don't think so.
I don't think she's unsure, which just makes me so uncomfortable. Anyway, man, this is
Lexi Charlie, what do? Says Music Man 100 Watt. Hello, Music Man 100 Watt. We are making Warhammer things. Well, I'm making Nighthaunt minis, and Charlie's making a castle, I guess.
Yeah, I got commissioned. No, I didn't get commissioned.
You didn't get commissioned.
Not a commission at all, because this is gonna be garbage. But Lexi was like, build me a castle to go with my Nighthaunts, and I'm trying to like measure out a castle base of like how big I want this to be, but like this feels like it's gonna be too big for. Is this too big for the base of the towers? Like, look at the. Like,
Girl, I don't know anything. No, that's fine.
That's not too big.
That's huge, actually. That's way too big.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So like, I need to make it.
Wait, make it way like a fourth of that size.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of commissions, and this isn't an advertisement, I just wanted to say I got the nicest compliment the other day because somebody like ordered a Tres Leches cake, and I'd never made one before, so I made it. I was like, oh my god, what if it's bad? But I delivered it.
The recipe, though.
Yeah.
And it was delicious.
And then they were like, this is the best I've ever had, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. It's because
Not to brag.
you're good and smart.
Where is my thing?
Lexi, you're good and smart.
I don't think that's necessarily true, but I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Okay, I'm using this hot wire foam thing to power through this.
The other day, I stabbed myself with a lemon, and it hurt.
You're gonna need to give a little bit more information.
Like, there was a lemon, and the thorn was on it, and it stabbed me.
Oh, okay. The thorn was like on the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because
Yeah.
I was wondering how a lemon stabbed you.
The lemon grabbed a knife, and I said, oh god, it has a knife. And then it said, hey, shut up, and it stabbed
The
me.
lemon has a knife?
Yeah.
Dang. What kind of lemons are you buying, girl?
I don't buy lemons, I have them on my tree.
Oh, so you're growing lemons.
I'm
with
growing
knives.
lemons who have knives. That is a sentence for sure. 6 and 5. We're 6 and 5, Charlie.
6 and 5?
Yeah, I found them.
Okay. I am.
I need my best pull. I didn't enter the question though.
Oh, your best pull, yeah.
So I have 3 5-stars so far, which is not.
Have you spent money
No.
on this game?
Yes. But that's not the reason well, it is the reason I have 3 Prime Stars. But I also have
Just like buy an account from like a Japanese player and like
no.
like a Chinese player and just like have all the things that you want.
But it's the gambling that's the exciting part. You know what I mean?
I see. You want to do a bunch of stuff to like build up a bunch of whatever resource that you have to do, and then open.
The problem is that
have people inside them.
so the inherent problem
Loot boxes
with
people.
with Hueyoverse Games, which is the company that makes Genshin Impact and Star Rail,
Mm-hmm.
is that they're fun games to play.
Yeah.
It'd be so much easier to not spend money if they
didn't play well.
if they weren't fun games, but they're so fun. Anyways, that's what I have to say about it. I think I am also. How does this girl work? Girl, what are you doing? What are you doing, girl? Talking on my minis, don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Oh. Don't worry about that. Anyways. I need 8.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Man. Measure 1,000,000 times. Cut, hopefully, sometimes.
What they don't tell you about cutting is that you can cut twice if you have multiple pieces. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Oh, God. I probably should have. Should not cut the foam right under my face.
No, delicious. Drink it in.
I think you're supposed to. We have those little air filters that I could have put out, but I forgot. That's all right.
That's too much work. Carry on my
Wayward son.
side.
This is the theme song.
There'll
of
be
our
peace
program
when
now.
you're done. Let your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Okay, so you were telling me about night haunts.
Night Haunt. So Night Haunt are, I honestly don't know a lot about the lore. I gotta be honest with you.
Okay.
I know that they are ghost people who are brought back by the god of death, Nagash, because Nagash was like, hey, you guys are bad people, so I'm gonna make you serve me. And they were like, okay, slay.
Okay.
And that's what happened. That's pretty much all I know, I gotta be honest.
Okay. So they are like brought back from the dead, but spooky ghosties.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have feelings and thoughts and desires, kind of spooky ghosties? Or are they
It
just,
depends
like,
on the
a mindless
ghost, I
army?
think. Because I think some of them specify, like, they have no identity anymore, they're just ghosts.
Oh, I
And
see.
some of them have, like, names and stuff.
Okay.
So they're kind of like Lady Olinder has a name because she's Lady Olinder. But then it's like spirit hosts specifically are like, they don't have an identity anymore.
I see. Okay.
They're just a bunch of souls that are one thing now. Speaking of ghosts, last week we talked about warrior cats.
We did talk about warrior cat.
And it's so important to me that you know the cultural phenomenons of my childhood. And so today I'm going to tell you about Danny Phantom. No, I'm not.
Who's Danny Phantom?
Have you seriously never heard of it?
No.
No, you're kidding.
Is Danny Phantom a ghost?
No, are you serious though? You've never heard of Danny Phantom?
I really haven't.
What?
Listen, okay, let's think about what age I was when you were enjoying Danny Phantom. Let's just like do an experiment. So, when was Danny Phantom?
2004. I watched reruns of it.
2004. Is this a cartoon?
It's a cartoon.
Okay, and what channel is this on?
Nickelodeon. Nope, Cartoon Network.
Cartoon Network. Okay.
Nope, Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
Nicktoon,
Okay.
I think.
So, then, 2004, I would have been 23.
And you weren't watching cartoons when you were 23?
I had other things on my mind when I was 23.
Okay.
I had a tendency to go out.
Oh, I see.
And I lived in Kansas at the time.
Oh, they didn't have Cartoon Network in Kansas.
We didn't have. Yeah, you're right. I watched Adult Swim. Like, I was watching Adult Swim. Let's be real. But like, it was after I got home from the other stuff that I was doing. Like drinking buttermilk.
Buttermilk for sure.
Yeah. So you were like, hey, I love a cherry limeade. Let's go get a cherry limeade.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
From that place.
Okay, my banshees are done. Now I got to build some hex wraiths. So the banshees were significantly easier than hex wraiths. What? Did I just cut you off?
No.
Oh, for sure. Why are you laughing at me?
Because you're like, wow, I didn't.
Crepes.
But yeah, buttermilk. Delicious.
What else? What did I do?
What did you lose?
My bases.
Is that it right there?
There's one. There's supposed to be 5.
There's supposed to be 5?
There's supposed to be 5.
Oh, well, do you have use your flashlight. Does everybody like to listen to me tear styrofoam?
Yeah, it's great. Where'd my bases go? Okay, well that's a problem. What? Seriously, where did they go? What happened? Oh, there's one here.
Did you only drop one?
No, and just one more.
Okay. Is it inside the box?
No.
Okay.
So apparently it was inside the box, but how was I supposed to know that? No, this is in black and white. I guess so are the models. 31 and 34.
All right. That looks like it's been kind of.
Okay. Right. Where is 31?
Now I want to score kind of like a flagstone pattern, I think, kind of into here.
I cannot seem to find 31 or 34. Are these all the same? No. They're not. 31, 31, 31. 31, 34. Why do they not? The numbers don't mean anything. I found 31. Is 34 also on this sprue?
I'm not sure.
54 is.
Should we do?
I found it. Cool.
A little close cam of you building or me?
No, you can do your thing.
You want to do my things? You don't want to show people your neat stuff? All right, let's do something so they can see what's going on, and we'll check the for something. I don't know. Hey, you gotta do. I don't know how to do it.
31. Oh, I forgot I'm entering the. Okay, you gotta move it a little forward.
This one? Like this way?
Yeah, perfect. I need 31 and 34 and 32 and 33 and 35 and 36 and 30. I actually don't need those last.
Numbers?
I actually only need 30.
Right. So you myself some weird random shapes to have to deal with, I think, when I get to them. But then I'll do like general patterning flagstones because that just gives me some entertainment. Yeah. What a vibe. Shape, right?
I think everyone deserves a little shapes.
Little shapes?
Yeah.
Because this is like a way, right? Like you could, if I do this and then I just like prime it, it's gonna look like floor, right?
Yeah, I agree.
That's supposed to be the
floor is so important. Okay. 31 and 34 are kissing, and then they will make.
What? 35?
Yes. That's not how this works, actually, but that's okay. Warhammer minis are so expensive. There's a new Seraphim box out that I really want. It's so much money.
How much is it?
It's $210.
Okay. How many pieces are in there?
A lot. I don't know the exact numbers, but there's a lot.
Details. I know the box looked really cool.
There's a lot of dinosaurs in there, and they look so.
Oh, it's dinosaurs.
It's dinosaurs.
Oh, that's sweet.
And they're so awesome. Okay. Then they go on the base, apparently.
I think somebody that we know is getting gifted the Seraphim box, but I don't know if they got it yet, so I don't want to mention it.
Why can I not get gifted a Seraphim box? Why do I not? Somebody buy me a Seraphim box. This is a.
You say that, your brother's gonna hear you.
He will not. He refuses to.
He refuses to buy you a Seraphim box?
Yeah, because he's like, you should focus on Night Haunt and not get a Seraphim box. And I'm like,
You
well,
should focus on Night Haunt. Your brother
don't
should.
agree. I want
You're
Seraphim.
so smart.
No.
Because, you need focus. Because you're like many other people, myself included, where like if something new and shiny appears in front of you, all of a sudden you can't, and then you
Yeah.
just focus on the thing that you actually like.
You're right. I will spend the money I would have spent on Seraphon on Honkai Star Rail.
Sure. I mean, that's a thing you can do. Or you could buy Jamba Juice.
I could buy Jamba Juice.
Because, like, I love Jamba Juice. You love Jamba Juice.
Jamba Juice is pretty good.
Or,
38 and 37, no, 38 and 37,
I guess
where
it's
are
like,
they?
you know, we all have, like, our
We all have our little
loot boxes
thingies.
that we enjoy opening. I like opening magic cards. I love opening Infinity packs so much. Because
Oh!
the fancy lands and
What did I
stuff.
just nail? I just got a sharp thing in my throat.
Did you inhale some plastic?
No,
I don't
it
know.
was like a fume.
I'm not cutting anything.
I found 37 and 38.
Nice. Oh, those are tiny.
Yeah. Who
Okay.
dare message me?
So we have Castle Floor. And Lucky Fava Bean says Ghost Cat.
Ghost cat. Hello, Lucky Fava Bean. Hello to you and your ghost cat.
Okay, so
You're both very welcome to the stream. Mostly the ghost cat, though. Sorry. All right, I need to glue on this horse skull.
these are like just not quite wide enough for me to use as walls. Are we doing something? Was somebody using this?
No, I was using it, and then I wasn't using it.
Okay. Is this like brush on primer or something?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Wow.
I've done this thing where now I think I'm gonna have to deal in some angles,
Mhm.
aka maths. I
Mhm.
don't know if I made a good decision.
I see what your problem is.
Okay, so then this needs to actually be a little bit wider so I can like angle cut it. And you know what? guys?
Crap!
Like, listen, here's the thing. I could probably, if I had planned ahead, have done some math to figure out the angles, because it's a hexagon and like you just there's like whatever, I can't remember what is this, 130 degrees in a hexagon?
I was homeschooled.
What's this angle? Is that 130? You were homeschooled?
I was homeschooled.
Doesn't that's not an that you
That
should-
means I don't know anything.
Is that what that means? I thought that homeschool kids were smart.
Not if you were online schooled and you just kind of.
Did what you wanted instead of your school.
No, I did my schoolwork. Mostly.
Got it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is a bit cheatery,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be a bit of a like a hack, but we're gonna make it just a little bit wider,
Mhm.
and then we're gonna
How does this
and
horse?
then we're gonna just like shave angles until they line up, hopefully. That's my plan.
Mhm.
Alright, so then I'm just gonna use this piece, and because we're doing broken castle, I'm just kinda doing good enough with the scraps. And I think, you know, if I tear some bits and stuff like that, like it won't matter if the seams aren't perfect.
All right. Well, this horse sucks. So.
Okay, so I was talking to Jesus about his army.
Mhm.
Have you heard his idea for his army?
No.
Okay, so he's doing, I don't know if this is a spoiler, so, but I was asking him about it just now. and he's pretty open about his ideas for the most part. But
Mhm.
you know Tyler, the creator.
No.
Okay, so it's an artist. And
Mhm.
he has a bowl cut, and it's like a blonde bowl cut, wears sunglasses, right?
Mhm.
And you know the Adeptus Sororitas,
Mhm.
the ladies or whatever that
Mhm.
like. Okay, so they're the ones. Chris was explaining it to me because I was asking about different armies.
Mhm.
Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna try and guesstimate this angle really quick. So I need it to.
I need 83 and 16. That's a wide difference in numbers.
So, sorry, you guys can't really see how I'm guesstimating. Okay, so just because of the way angles work, right?
Mhm.
What I'm doing is, so if I line this up here, this is shorter than what I'm gonna do, but my goal is to draw an imaginary line from this corner right here
Mhm.
to the opposite corner here, right? So it's imaginary. I can't really actually
Mhm.
see it, but if I were to guess, it would be, here-ish.
Mhm.
And then when I cut this piece here, I'm gonna draw this imaginary line the rest of the way through here because that's the angle here that I need to shape this at to create the wall. However, I'm trying to build a tower, so I'm gonna go upwards this other direction. But I'm gonna try and cut this angle, and then I'll do the opposite angle on this side, this direction, ish, right? That's the goal.
Mhm.
And then those two pieces should line up. So I'm gonna test it real quick on the ends, and see how well this angle works, and then I'll do it the long way.
I've decided that I hate this sprue. Okay.
Alright. So that's one. It's not perfect. Obviously, it's a little bit sharp on this side. We can
Ah, you know.
shoot it down. I mean, it's not gonna be. I guess I could fill it in with some of that air dry clay if we bring some of that next week.
Mhm.
So these foams, I think, are these different.
You know what I had an idea
These
for?
foams are different.
Once Jax is back,
Interesting.
I think we should look into. You know how people make like armor out of like foam, like EVA foam.
Oh, like what Matt and Logan and all that.
Like
that
those
stuff?
those slurpers.
Matt was talking about maybe building some swords.
Yeah.
For us. Okay, so this is a sharper angle than I mean. Oh, I did a 45-degree angle. Okay, so I need to. So what I need to do is shave the points, right? So I need to make this a
Mhm.
shallower here. So we're gonna go this direction. Blah. Part of it is just like using this wire. It like flares on you.
It does do that.
So you'll start at one angle and end up somewhere else.
Hey, it's a very high quality wire cutter.
Yeah. I think it might just need to be tightened up a little bit too, but I don't know. Maybe not. Alright.
Uh-oh, I did something wrong.
What'd you do?
This is not the right piece.
Alright, let's try this. What is it? Like the holding the wire still, right, and moving the foam, that's supposed to be a thing, right?
Mhm. This said it was 16. Oh, it's 19. That's my bad. I cannot read numbers.
Okay, yeah, that worked a little bit better. We gotta check how it comes out. This thing is way too sharp.
You want to know, like, so you haven't lived in Fresno all your life.
I haven't. I grew up in Kansas.
Do you want to know some? We've probably lived in Fresno longer than I've been alive, though. To be fair.
No, I'm 13 years.
Oh, never mind. That's not longer than I've been alive.
Mm.
So I've been present longer than you. So I
Yeah.
have some knowledge to share with you.
Sure. Let me know about Fresno.
There's this, Blackbeard's Entertainment Park?
I live like really close to there.
A guy died there once.
No.
And not just any guy. It was like a famous magician
What?
who was doing a magician trick
Shut up.
and then died doing the trick.
Shut up.
Yeah, I'm serious.
Okay, so check that out. Look at. But okay, that's wild. But look, I kind of made an angle that sort of fits.
Oh my god, why do I suck so much at this stupid thing? Model building.
Slimy. Hi. That's a lot of Sonics. Okay.
Well, I broke it.
You broke what?
I broke it.
Oh no. Can you super glue it back?
We'll figure it out.
All right, so that worked, but now I have to go the other direction. So I'm gonna try and follow this like shallowish angle here, or recreate this shallowish angle that worked. Oh no, my battery thing came off. Big surprise. So, wait, what were we talking about? Fresno?
A guy died.
Oh, the guy that died. Okay, so what was
So
the trick?
he was doing this thing where he was like in a glass coffin, and his magic trick was that they would bury him in a bunch of dirt, and then he would like emerge, and he'd be like, I'm not buried anymore. I'm magic. Except at the day of the thing, he was like, what if we did cement instead?
He buried himself in cement?
And then he died.
No, at Blackbeard?
Yeah, his whole family was there.
Oh my god.
And it was at Blackbeard.
Was he a Fresno person? Or?
Yeah, I think he was from Fresno.
Oh god. What a tragedy. Okay, so is that why Blackbeard's just doesn't have very many people in it?
No, it's haunted. Blackbeard doesn't have very many people in it because video games exist.
Yeah, but you don't have like DDR at your house.
I like Blackbeard because it has like, I don't know, it's just it's a fun time.
Okay, let's see. Oops.
I'm gonna tell you more Fresno tales.
Okay, yeah, I'm here for it.
Gurney Park is haunted.
Kearney Park is haunted. Okay.
Yes. I don't know by who or by what, but it's haunted. There's a serial killer in Davis right now. Anyways.
Like, what?
What?
There's a serial killer in Davis?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just trying to fix this.
Okay, but what's the deal with the serial killer in Davis?
I don't know. My friend who lives in Davis was like, there's a serial killer in Davis. And I was like, that's crazy.
That sucks.
I know. Okay, I think I fixed it.
Okay, so I did grow up in Kansas, speaking of serial killers, and like we had BTK.
Who's BTK?
BTK, serial killer. Find, torture, kill is what it stood for. Because that was like his MO. Like, wow, fun facts. So he like killed some people like back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then he didn't get caught, but he was like, man, like back in this would have been early 2000s, he was like, man, I really, really wish I could have got caught, you know?
What?
Well, because he wanted to show off, like the whole like, part of it, like, you know, his thing was definitely involved in like showing people how smart he was, and what an impressive, you know.
That's a lot of serial killers
So
thing.
so he lived in Park City, which is like a smaller town north of Wichita, probably like 50,000 people or something like that, if I had to guess. Wichita, the greater metro of Wichita is like 400,000 people probably. And he always had, like, he was like a church dude and all of that, and then he always had like a job that would let him go to people's houses. Like, I don't remember specifically. I know one of them, I think he worked for animal control. He may have done like some like home repairs. I can't remember, but usually it was like some sort of official-ish type position. I think that the angle is good, but to get it to be like a smooth join, I will need to file it. So then, so yeah, he would like knock on the person he was gonna kill's door, right? And like be like, hey, I'm here with PG&E, and like I need to come and check your stuff. And then he'd be inside your house, and then like you just would never come out of it. And he could be at your house for like a day or two. Like, he was bad too. He like left a cereal box at a grocery store, like with evidence in it, and somebody found it and turned it into the cops, right? my mom's cousin, Detective Landwehr, is the one that like was the leader, like the head of the case, which was weird. And it's weird because I don't know him that well, right? But he's technically family, right? And so, but he has all these mannerisms that were exactly like my Uncle Mike. Because like Uncle Mike hung out with his cousin when he was a kid, right? They're all family, and so like I hung out with Uncle Mike all the time, and then I would see Detective Landwehr on TV, and he would be like doing things that my Uncle Mike did, like just gestures and stuff like that. It would always like weird me out a bit.
We should have a true crime podcast.
We should. But yeah, and so they find the serial, and it's like, so then like all through like I don't know, like it was like a whole year of like the cops trying to find this guy, like based on evidence, because he's like putting out stuff, you know, like he's like basically toying with the cops and the media. He may have mailed it to like a news station. I don't know. He definitely wanted to get caught. So the whole thing was like just really weird. But yeah, that's who BTK is. Like you can look.
Did he ever get did he ever get caught?
Oh yeah, they caught him. Yeah. So it was like a whole deal. Like the whole city, just like the whole everywhere. Not everywhere, but you were young enough in 2004 that you were not probably following this news story, but.
Oh man, I didn't even.
Sure,
I was.
like,
I wasn't even. I was a baby in 2004.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like this isn't something that you know about. Like it was definitely current events.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I think I need to get sandpaper, right? Somewhere. Dang.
I'm struggling to build these minis. I gotta be honest with you. I am.
Ooh, that blue. It's interesting. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Murderers
are bad. This is the moral of that story. I might have to stop building these minis.
Why is that?
Because I might scream.
You might scream.
I might scream. Because I hate these minis.
I thought you loved it.
I've decided I hate them now.
That's really sad.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
All right.
Last week after a stream, I thought I had COVID, but I didn't have COVID.
You didn't. That's good. Oh, because you didn't feel good?
I didn't feel good.
Okay, so I'm reheating my glue here.
It was all the Warrior Cats talk.
Because I needed to do some refitting here. Oh, the Warrior Cats?
Warrior Cats made me feel sick. No, it didn't. I love Warrior Cats. But, anyways.
Oh, I see.
I was gonna say. Oh, crap.
I think.
Danny Phantom was a show about a boy whose parents were ghost hunters.
Oh.
And they built a portal to the ghost realm, except it didn't work.
Okay.
And Danny Fenton is his last name. Danny Fenton.
Fenton. Okay. Like Fenton Glass.
Yeah, his last name was just Fenton. And he went into the portal because he was like, I want to show this portal off to my friends. And then he like pressed a button on the portal and like activated it, and like it half killed him. So now he's like half ghost.
Oh, okay.
So we can like do a transformation between going ghost. He calls it going ghost. So we can like go ghost.
And then like go through walls and stuff.
And he becomes a superhero named Danny Phantom. And it's super cool. It's a great show.
Okay. And this was on Nickelodeon?
It was a great show. It had its flaws. A good premise, right? You know, it's a good premise. It had its flaws.
I mean, everything's going to have some flaws, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, I apologize for that. Oh, how about this? How about if I clip this mic?
Oh, shoot.
All right. I think that's going to be a little better.
And then all right, let's see how that joint is working. All right, so that's coming together a bit better, I think.
That's good.
Yeah, the sanding helps, obviously, because the wire cutter is going to give us a little bit of a wrinkly cut because of my, it's a skill issue.
It's a skill issue?
It's a skill issue.
For sure.
So one of the other things that I wanted to do, because like, you know, we're constructing, like, terrain is definitely like a top contender for me, because I just really like the 3D-ness of it. But one of the other things that I was like really wanting to do is I really love, I'm gonna dump this in the trash. I really love magic art cards a lot. And I've been collecting decent amount of them. A lot of people will bring them to me. Not a lot, but there's a couple. I say a lot. There's a couple customers. Chris will bring me art cards, Chris Hall, if you know that Magic player. And then a couple other times, like Magic players have just like heard, oh, I heard that you like these, and like brought me like a handful. So I have a decent amount to go through, like that we could pick from. But then I was thinking it would be really cool. You know those the picture frames that are like, it's all glass on both sides?
Yeah.
I think it would be really fun to like pick collections that like look good together of like the art cards, or that like make sense going together, and like just make little like, you know, framed art thingies of your Magic cards, so that it's like, what's the point of this, right? It needs a purpose. Like, I know people keep them in binders, but like, I want stuff that I can play.
I need to sell some Pokemon cards.
But yeah, you could do it with Pokemon cards too, I think.
I feel
This is like definitely like we're changing the subject, but yeah.
I cannot find sprue number 19.
You can't.
No.
All right, let's see.
Starting to think it doesn't exist. That's 17, but it looks an awful lot like 19.
All right, how are we doing? Look. Ah!
Oh shit, that looks sick.
Right? Like, that's pretty good.
I think you're doing awesome. I, on the other hand, have one model built.
Do you want to show it off? Should we show it?
No. No, I don't. I don't want to show it off. It's ugly.
I'm realizing I should have cut this angle right here
Uh-huh.
before I glued it together. So what's going to happen here is that this is going to be broken. This is it.
Yeah.
It's going to be broken. I think I'll put like a partial, like a platform here.
Yep.
Right?
Give up. I'm gonna make a castle too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yay! It's castle time.
I give up on these hex wraiths. I'm building a castle.
Okay, so we're just going to...
But first I need to use the bathroom. So I will be back.
Okay, I'll see you in a minute. I will be here destroying a castle.
Entertain the crowd for me, will ya?
Yeah, have fun storming the restroom.
I will. Well, yeah.
All right. And listen, let's just fill in this gap with some hot glue, right? That's a thing you can do.
Yeah.
Is that a thing you can do?
My flashlight's on.
Kickstand. Dude, I could like knock that kickstand down and I'd have so much more access to like what I'm doing here. All right. I need another glue stick. That's what's happening. Okay. There's no glue coming out. Here we go. This is like the tiniest glue gun, but also like, God, I love it. Like, it's so itty bitty. It can go anywhere. It's kind of a big splooge of glue right there at the beginning, but this is like, I'm gonna call it, this is like, you know, you're kind of like doing caulk in the bathroom, right? Yeah, I'm gonna caulk my castle walls here. It's gonna, hey, there we go. That's not too bad. It's gonna be really difficult to paint probably because now it's hot glue. I have no idea. We're gonna find out because that's what happens here. Is we just find things out. But all right, I'll be happy with that. And then I kind of want to do the same thing right here. This got like his kind of lumpy glue, and I don't really want to deal with lumpy glue, so I'm just using the tip, like the hot tip of the glue gun to melt that back down a little bit. And then styrofoam, just scrape that. All right, yeah, that seems to work. Let's fill this in just a little bit more. I mean, yes, it's broken, but like, there's a, like, I want the right parts to be broken, right? Not just not everything to be broken, because at some point it was put together correctly, right? And so the damage, I want to make a little bit of sense. Cool. Okay, and then I'm gonna cut in some castle walls here.
Where the foam is?
I have all the foam.
Over there?
Yep, I bought it. This is all the foam that's left, and then we have a new package if we need it.
What I was thinking.
You also have your bar up there if you want to work on
Forget
that or
about that.
deconstruct
I'm over
it.
that project.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you want to like repurpose that foam? I can repurpose some of the foam if you're not gonna
you
use
repurpose
that thing.
But I'm gonna build a fortress. You're building one of the towers, so we're gonna build like a fortress part of it. Can you give me a fresh foam, fresh sheet of foam, and a pen?
Well, I have this is the only pen I know of. I think.
Oh, I see.
Oh wait, no wait. Here's a pen.
Fantastic.
Yeah. There's also a pencil.
Even more fantastic.
Do you want the pencil?
Absolutely. Do you have a ruler? Yeah, you do. It's right here. No, it's gone.
Yeah, the ruler. Big fun. The ruler is like right here because I've been using it.
Can I see it?
Yeah, in just a second. I'm trying to get out your phone.
Can I see
Here,
it?
you get out your own phone. I'm going to continue doing my job, which is not my job, but I'm going to continue drawing lines on this castle wall because we're on
Also,
close-up cam.
news about Chaos Construction Crew. Hold on, let me. We
Listen,
are
these-
potentially, probably, most likely moving. Yeah, moving
Yeah, we're
Chaos
going to be
Construction
probably
Crew.
moving to Wednesday evening.
to Wednesday evening, so more people can watch. And also, are you kidding me? Sorry, unrelated. And also, so that so more people can watch. That's really the only reason. Also, it just kind of works better with people's. So that way we're not just like, yep. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think it made sense.
I'm gonna make an.
If you're
8-inch.
building too, do you want to go back to the regular camp?
Oh yeah.
And then
Fly now.
everyone can see the cool stuff that you're also doing.
Everybody say fly, baby, fly. So fun fact about that, that's not a song it's not a song, really.
No?
No. Do you remember, no, you don't remember this, but back in, like, can I see a knife?
What kind?
An X-Acto knife. Back in elementary school, we would get these little kits, these little science kits in.
Oh, yeah.
And
Okay.
we had to like team up to do them. And I hated it.
You hated it?
Hated it.
Why?
Because I was bad at it.
What do you mean?
Like, they would be like kits to be like, oh, see how fast you can make this boat, or how much you can make this boat not sink, or something like that.
Oh, I mean, I would be bad at it, but I would love doing it. I
See?
understand. But then, like, the competition part of it at the end,
Yeah.
that I would not enjoy.
Because then that would be like, oh, whoever gets the most is the coolest kid in class. And it's like,
It's never going to be you. It's
it's
like
never going to be you.
You're never going to get picked for I'm never going to get picked for dodgeball or kickball or volleyball or tetherball, or if it has ball in it, they don't want, like, I'm not going to be on the team.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm So like I understand. It's like that too. I mean,
Uh-huh.
you might have been on the team.
I think I was.
I was not.
I was.
I was not on the team.
I was a pretty.
And I was like, yeah, I'm. So like the ADHD.
Can you hand me the hot wire?
Yeah, would have been the thing that probably would have kept me from succeeding at like the boat
Yeah.
thing. Not that I wasn't smart, right? But I wouldn't be able to focus long enough to like learn the thing quickly enough.
Yeah.
But if somebody explained the principles to me, or like if I had like focus, I could get through something like that and be really good, right?
Yeah.
And I was not competitive, I think, was their problem with like sports stuff. Was like, no, but like I don't want to, just wanted to play, right?
Mhm.
I didn't want to win, I wanted to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was kind of always I
was just kind of. I was good at sports,
yeah.
but I also got really competitive about it,
Mm-hmm.
which I think was ultimately a negative.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I would get mad.
Oh, like you would have anger issues because of it.
Yeah. Which is funny because I'm generally a pretty chill person, but when it comes to like.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that you're laid back, but you are chill.
No, I'm not laid back, but like. You
But
know,
chill.
But chill.
Yeah. I just am clarifying.
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, that's really stuck on there. Okay, I really wanted to sand this like the flat way, but I don't think that I can.
I'm
need to
trying to
tear
do
a
like
bit
a
of this off.
ruined fortress,
Okay.
like a thing exploded in the inside of the building, and then it like.
An exploded fortress? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm here for it.
Maybe like a fireball, stray fireball. Just
I mean,
shoot
all
a
of this
bunch
stuff
at it.
is like a lot of it
Ow,
in Age of
crap.
Sigmar and 40K. Like it's all war zones, right? So like
Yeah.
ruins and destroyed stuff. I'm so sorry for the sanding noise. I don't know how bad that is. Let me know if you guys can hear
Well, I
it.
don't know why I just hear it normally.
Yeah.
Terrible. No, I'm just kidding. Do you remember the Among Us phase of like society?
Honestly, yeah, I was at a birthday party this weekend and like one of the kids had like a giant Among Us stuffy and I'm like, he's 5? And I'm like, you don't play that, do you?
Yeah.
No, of course not. It was like his parents play it. Like he'd seen the characters, so like he wanted the stuffy because his parents play, right? Well, dad, right? Got to be cool like dad. And I was like, oh, okay, like that totally makes sense. But is there a show?
No.
No, like I just thought, like, is there like a YouTube Shorts or something? Is that what somebody?
No. So the thing is
it just
got
the game?
really popular all of a sudden, like in 2020, when everyone was stuck at home.
Well, right, I played. Like I remember, I was there for
yeah.
it. But I'm just like, is there like, did they keep doing things? Because like there's so much merch and stuff.
No, they keep updating the game.
Oh, I see. Well, because they put all the like, you can have like different cosmetic stuff, so people are just like getting into the.
Can you give me some sandpaper?
Yeah.
So
What? How much do you want? Like a little piece like this?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So. I need to.
But anyways, like, so anyways, I was really good at Among Us.
Oh, okay.
The key.
I'm terrible at that kind of game.
I'm great at lying.
I'm not. It's not that I'm bad at lying. I'm bad at. It's the telegraphing. Because like if I'm just trying to convince you with my words, I'm pretty decent at it, right? I can be convincing, but it's the telegraphing. I'm really bad at the in-game telegraphing. If you can see me, you know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So I think the thing. Well, I just really liked it because I like to troll people. I was
yeah.
a troll. I'm an internet troll. I'm exposing myself as an internet troll. Not like bully people.
Right.
I would troll people with kindness.
Right.
I would just be like aggressively nice to everybody in that game, and everyone would be so mad about it because it was like a game about
Yeah.
like, lying and stuff.
Oh, so what I was saying, so like I see you're doing the sandy thing, so it looks like
Yeah.
smooth. I was watching a YouTube, and I saw a dude just like picking at it with his fingernails or like with the tip of a knife
Yeah.
to like give it this like broken thing. So that's how what I did.
I want it to be like eroded.
Oh, eroded like wind erosion?
Yeah. I want it to be like it exploded and then it eventually eroded over time.
Oh, okay.
Because
So
I want it
like,
to be like a sandy area right here.
okay, so there might be some gouges in it, but like you'll
Yeah.
add those after you sand.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So like more like old ruins. Got it.
Like they've been haunted, but they're old.
Yeah, I gotcha. That's cool. That's a cool idea. I like it. All right, dumping some sawdust in here.
All right. Time to look the walls. Actually, this is kind of fun. Not that I didn't think it would be fun, but
Yeah. Of course. It's amazing. All right, this needs to be shorter.
all right. Let me. But anyways, so yeah, I was on the basketball team in 6th grade,
Okay.
and I was always benched because I was bad. But then when I got to middle school, and I wasn't on the basketball team, and I was among the casual masses at PE time, I was great at it.
Right. Okay.
My dad, when I was into basketball, he was like, "You're too short to ever be good at basketball."
Your dad's awesome.
And I was like, "Wow, very cool." But anyways, that's the encouragement.
And then you're just like, yeah, but what about like those other short people? Like, wasn't Larry Bird, wasn't he short?
That's the encouragement you need to give your kids, actually. So you need to say, "Well, you're never going to be good at basketball, so stop trying."
My parents, I just didn't do any extracurricular activities because my parents were always, like, they complained about being tired and stuff. And so, like, I just I was always afraid to, like, have a thing where they had to drive me somewhere or do something after work, right? Like, it was always we were allowed to be in band, or encouraged, I say allowed. We were very much encouraged to be in band, but like even that, it was like you had to choose an instrument. Like we didn't have a choice. It was like, what instrument do you want to play, right? But then like they complained about having to go to the concerts. But it was, I think it was like you could do this extracurricular activity because we only have to go to a concert twice a year. We don't have to go to like games all the time.
Yeah, I was also fun fact. I was like a cross country star in 3rd grade. Like I never got below 5th place.
Nice. I was a cross country manager. I did not like to run, but I needed.
I did not like to run either. That's why I stopped doing it after 3rd grade.
The coach was really hot. And then also there was this guy Travis that was on there, and he was like a couple of grades older than me, and like in the same youth group as me, and also very hot. So I was the cross country manager because I was boy crazy when I was a kid. Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
My sister did cross country, and so like I think that's what started it. Was like they needed a manager, and she asked if I would do it, so we would like hang out because I didn't care. I didn't want to run. I was a weightlifter, and
I used to do weightlifting.
yeah, I really like weightlifting.
I need to get back to I want to do it again, but
Yeah,
life is hard.
you want to be my spot? I'll be
Yeah.
your spot. Okay, I need a spot.
I need a gym membership.
I have a membership at what's that one?
I would go to GB3.
I have the one at the cheap gym, Planet Fitness. GB3 is too expensive. I can't afford that shit. Are you
Fair.
kidding me?
My parents would pay
I mean,
for it.
I didn't cuss. Dang, God. Everyone, I'm fired.
You're fired?
No,
Don't be fired.
I don't want to be fired. I just cuss too much. I gotta stop it.
I understand.
Too much potty mouth.
Too much potty mouth.
All right, so I'm just literally gouging because this wall, just gouging it up.
All right. I'm going to take the hot wire cutter back.
There you are.
Mine. Thank you very much.
Squeak, squeak, squeak. Okay. And then I think I need to draw in the rocks or the walls. Right. I should have done this before I tore it up, I guess.
Nah.
It's fine.
Trying to make it look like it's the rocks are falling apart, but like they're also just kind of corroding.
Mm-hmm.
Like they did explode once upon a time, but now the biggest wear and tear is time.
Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. That's cool.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right. Ow. It's the first time I've gotten like hot enough glue on me to feel uncomfortable. Yeah. Like I'm actually really impressed at like how look at that seam right there.
Ooh, wait, that's so nice.
Right? Like look at that. That's
What?
beautiful. Like I don't even know like what is that? All right. All right. And then I'm going to do that same thing. You were out of the room, but I did like you know how you like have you ever like done caulk before? Like
Yeah.
in a shower. So I was doing that, right? So like I'm gonna lay down some glue on my styrofoam here. I don't know what it's gonna paint like, so this could really suck. Like as far as like having to paint over hot glue, I don't know. So like yeah, that's the thing.
I love it.
Put it down, and then I just used another piece of styrofoam to like scrape the extra glue off.
How do you make like the rock pattern on the bottom?
The one that pattern that I drew on there, it's just like messy splotches, and I just kept building messy splotches and keeping them around the same size, but like doing a lot of variation in like the shape and a little bit of variation in size. You want to look at it closer?
Yeah.
Okay. And then giving space between them, like a little tiny bit of space between them, because then that gives you that tiny bit of space between them. I think is the trick.
I've been doing it wrong. I've already messed up.
What? I bet you've been doing a great job. All right, we're gonna fill in.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this vibe. I'm gonna beat the crap out of this.
Oh yeah, that thing that you could do. That's cool. I forgot about that.
I'm gonna texture it so that it's like beaten up stone. Beat up the styrofoam, beat up the foam, it's not styrofoam, but beat up the foam. Everyone watching, beat up the foam.
This is XPS foam. That's what they call
XPS
it?
foam, yeah.
I don't know what the difference is, but it's like high density.
Yeah.
Okay. So how loud is this? Anybody want to share?
I don't want to share how loud this is.
I'm curious. I mean, I'm just curious, like because like knowing like what we can get away with, you know, on mic, and like what's actually bothersome and what's just like
Annoying.
well, yeah, annoying's not great either, I guess. Definitely don't want to annoy your viewers.
It's kind of fun. I'm just kidding.
So, this seems to be, I don't know. I don't know if this is working or not. I mean, it's working. I don't know if it's going to give the end result that I want.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay, so that's cool. Oh, actually, I kind of like
I'm trying to make,
kind of roughing it up a little bit.
I'm trying to tell a story with my build.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah. No, like you've already developed like some things with it, right? Like it.
And I need it to look like the blast came from multiple directions. Like
Okay.
this was a fortress under attack.
Okay. I think I need to put like rock walls like around the outside, right? So I need to put my texture around the outside too. And then I'm going to just tear up my outdoors. And I want to put a platform in, which I'm really regretting that I didn't copy this floor.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
trace the floor before I put it in. Okay, so what can I do in that case? I will take this and I will, all right, before I get too far here, right, how big do I want this to be? So I'll trace around the outside because the angles will be the same, at least. God, that was like the sloppiest tracing. Okay. A straightish line here. There we go. Okay. And foam cutter.
Man, I am having a great time.
Are you?
I am. I love
Good.
building terrain. I always forget that I like building terrain. Then we build terrain on stream, and I'm like, wow, this is great.
Yeah, like you kind of have a tendency, I think, to get stressed out, right?
I do. Very much so.
And panic because, yes. And I'm like, I understand that 100%. Like, I do get the vibe. Like, I understand the stress. But then I'm like, hey, remember? Like, we have a plan. We don't have to stress.
100%.
Like, we build terrain.
Oh, I guess kind of great.
Like, that's always like, we can always go back to home, right? There's definitely going to be other stuff that we want to try and build and stuff because we'll gain skills. But I am kind of bummed to learn. We did find out that for the acrylic pour, we were looking at our instructions, right? You were looking at our instructions, and there's so much protective gear required for that it's not going to be something I think that we can do in this room for sure. Can you do it outside without all of that stuff?
No, it's still
Even
better
outdoor,
to do the
they want you to do
protective.
it with the protective gear. Okay.
Because it's resin.
Yeah, it's totally fair. Like whatever the recommendations are, we're gonna do them. I'm just curious if we could fudge.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I just heard someone say they're effing pissed off.
Oh, well,
You know, it happens.
it does happen sometimes.
Probably was a customer.
You think a customer was?
No, I'm just
like
kidding.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just
I'm just messing
somebody
around.
talking about
Magic pools.
uh-huh.
I agree.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not effing pissed off. I'm having a great time.
I'm having a super time. Okay, so how's my angle working out here? Okay, we're getting better. We're getting better. All right.
Magic the Gathering. Now I'm thinking about Magic the Gathering.
The camera is flickering and loudish.
The camera is flickering. Not on my end, it's not.
Is the camera flickering still? Which, all the way, also, thank you, Grizz. That's Grizzlefluff is that's my honey.
That's your honey.
That's my honey.
What?
So I think I need a cutter this direction. Oh.
I have a tendency to comment on things that I see without thinking about it. Like anything will happen, I'm like, oh, that was crazy. Dude.
Okay, I think I'm gonna keep this. The angle's a little bit off on this side right here, but if I try and fix it, I don't think it's gonna like actually help the situation. I think what I'm gonna do is, because the other angle's matching up, and I think I'm just gonna fill in. I'll just fill in the back with some glue. Okay. So that's gonna work, and then it's occasional. Oh, I just saw it. I see what you mean. I did see it flip just now. Cool.
See, that's awesome. We're doing great. Great streaming moment.
I mean, it's good to know that like every now and then like something's up.
Every now and then I get a little bit camera flick, but then I see the look on your stream. I ran out of breath. So, you know,
Yeah, I do.
you know, yeah, exactly.
We're gonna make this way broken on this side. Did I choose the right side? Oh God, thank you. You know how every now and then you're like, oh no, did I do the right thing?
Oh yeah, 100%.
And I did.
100%. And you did.
Yeah, the panic.
Now that song is gonna be in my head.
Which one?
Every now and then I get a little bit paralyzed, but then I see
Is
the look in
is
your
that better than carry on my wayward son?
There'll be peace when you are done.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Lay your weary head to. Was that song from Supernatural, or was it just a Supernatural
Oh God,
song?
no, it's like from the 70s,
No.
right?
Because in my mind, it's from Supernatural.
Well, yeah, like of course it is. Like,
I never saw Supernatural, by the way.
no,
No.
I mean it's just Bible fan fiction,
Why would you say that to me?
huh?
I said, why would you say that to me?
What do you mean?
You're right, but like, cursed.
What do you mean? Like there's so much Bible fan fiction.
There is so much Bible fan
Like
fiction.
so much media is Bible fanfic. Do we not? Do we
You
not
seen
wanna...
Warrior Nun? That's Bible fan fiction, but it's like really good Bible fan fiction. You know what I mean?
Is that the Netflix one where she's like unkillable kind of, but like
Sort of. No.
I mean I've only seen like the first season or part of the first season.
The one where the dead lady rises back up.
She's a kid, right?
She's 19,
19. Okay, she's a lady then. But like still a kid.
but she has like a lesbian affair with a nun. It's a whole thing.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, season 2.
Oh, okay. I gotta watch season 2 then.
Okay.
You found you found the way.
I found the
Because like the
way.
first season, like she's hanging out with like a bunch of like rich kids or something.
Yeah,
right? And I'm just
yeah.
like whatever. Like I didn't really care so much for like the snooty kids
Mm-hmm.
and the boy that she was like seemed to be. I was like whatever, this is boring. Like I don't.
Yeah,
like
but then
this.
she finds real love. With a,
But then
you
she
know,
finds
with a
real
nun.
love with a lesbian nun.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't know if you remember Beatrice from the first season, but the British one. Can you hear me, the Carter?
I mean, it's been, when did the first season come out? I watched it right when it came out, so it's been a long time.
Probably 2021.
21 maybe?
I don't know.
Something. 22 maybe? I think it was 21. Early 22 if it was 22. Which, speaking of, do you watch anime?
A little bit.
Okay, so what kind of animes do you like?
I specifically like the isekai OP protagonist animes
Okay,
because it makes me feel powerful. I'm like, yeah.
so name one that you really love.
No.
Do it, because I watch trash.
I watch trash also, but
Yeah,
here's the
so it's
thing.
fine.
I don't like things with good plots. I like things that like the very simple, easy conflict, or like easy or no conflict, just kind of someone being super powerful and messing
So like
around.
One Punch Man kind of stuff?
I've never seen One Punch Man.
Okay, what else?
There's a lot of like,
So I'm a spider, so what?
yeah, I've never seen that one. That's on my watch list.
Okay, because that one, and then what about that time I got reincarnated as a slime?
I also on my watch list.
Okay, so these are ones that I have started. So like, understand that I understand where you're at, and then tell me ones that you have watched.
Hold on, I'm trying to focus.
Dude, that's really cool, by the way.
She
She says, like it's really cool.
It's not that cool.
It's very cool. I would have left that one. You could glue it back on if you want to.
What?
No, I'm just saying, like I would like keep your bricks.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Keep my bricks.
Because you can like glue them back on like in other places, like even tumbled on the floor or something.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Super cool. God, you're so smart.
I know. I'm just kidding. Can you hand me Can you hand me?
Yeah, this is my debris, by the way. I was saving all this because I want to like pile it up like on the floor around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna make a little pile of debris too.
Nice.
Debris. More like debris.
What did you need, sweetheart?
I needed the hot glue gun.
Oh, the cord. You'll need to.
Then I will just make you glue it for me.
Yeah, I can do that. I was gonna say you'll have to re-plug it in behind you, but I can also just put glue on there. So yeah, so tell me an isekai that you've recently or whatever that you watch again and again or something. What do you like?
Well, I've never finished one,
Oh, okay.
but like, what's it called? Like the Daily Life of the Immortal King. That one's kind
Okay.
of, that one's funny.
Is it Legend of the Sword Hero or something?
I don't know.
Is that one?
I have no idea.
She's too young.
I'm too young for what?
I don't know. Matt said, Grizz said you were too young.
What am I too young for?
I don't remember. Dang, I didn't see it when he said it.
Me neither.
Did you like? What about like Ruby? Did you watch Ruby when it was like
No.
still good?
I've read a
It
lot
might
of-
still. I've heard like it's kind of a struggle, but also Rooster Teeth is like a thing and Crunchy, all of that, right? Mess. I haven't seen the new stuff. Okay,
Is it pronounced Ruby? I thought it was just Rubble.
it is pronounced Ruby.
Rubbleby?
Yeah, it's Ruby.
I was always just thought it was Rubbleby.
Nope, Ruby. Because her name is Ruby, and then it's like Ruby Weiss.
Oh, Weiss.
Oh, Yang is the last one, right? What's the
Blake
B one?
and Yang?
Blake. Yeah, Blake.
I
Yeah.
only know this because I read the fan fiction for it. Can
The
you?
fan fiction is probably great.
Can
Let's be real.
I just want the gun.
Do you remember what I was
I
saying?
just grabbed it by the hand.
I know, but do you see what it's plugged in?
I want it though.
Do you want to plug it in over there?
No.
I can't. That's the only other
Okay,
option.
here. Can you glue
Do you
these?
want to plug it in right behind your head?
Can you glue these like that?
Okay, show me.
Just like
This
that.
is teamwork. Okay, just like that. Okay.
Uh-huh. Every now and then I get a little bit paralyzed, but then I see the look in your eye. Turn around.
Bright eyes. Every now and then. Something. All right. Which wall is the?
Oh, Carrie, it's gonna dry.
No, it's not going to dry. Which wall is it? Which
It's-
wall gets covered? This way or this way?
That way. The other
This
way.
way?
The first way. The first way.
This way?
Yep.
Okay. It doesn't dry that fast. So it goes.
It does dry that fast. You're crazy.
It's fine. So yeah. So tell me, what else do you do then? Do you like other? What kind of show? What do you do? What do you
I
like?
don't know.
Doesn't have to be anime. What kind of shows do you like?
I like cartoons.
What kind of cartoons?
I like She-Ra and the Princess of Power.
I love She-Ra.
And the Owl House. It's a good one.
Have you watched Bee and Puppy Cat?
I've not.
That's pretty good.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is always a good one.
Oh, dude, Avatar's amazing. See, it was fine, but I'm gonna do it again because
Oh, sure, it was fine. That's why you're doing it again.
I just wanted to check how sturdy it was, and like
I know, I'm just
I wanna make it sturdier. You're fine. You're right. It was fine in parts.
It was fine in parts, for sure.
Ah, shit. Darn it. Oh, Fooey, I burned the darn muffins.
Oh, crap.
Can we say crap?
Yeah.
Okay, that one's allowed.
Yep.
Cool. We need a list of words that I can say, and then I need a list of replacement words.
Oh my god, your broken tower looks so cool.
Does it? Let's turn it around so it looks cool on camera. Ow. Okay. What time is it?
It is 3:48. We have plenty of time.
Oh, nice.
A little less than an hour.
I was like, am I going to be able to finish? Like, because I want to be able to prime it before when we leave, so I can maybe do some
I will also prime
more
that.
stuff to it next week. If I can glue enough, I want to glue enough garbage to it though.
I also want to glue garbage to mine.
I brought. I got
Do we
out
have the foam sculpting glue?
the foam sculpting, the
stuff that
XPS glue.
Yeah.
Uh,
And the sand and stuff?
yeah, I have all that.
Okay, awesome.
I have all that, and then I have the case that has all of the bits and bobs in it too.
Very cool.
Yeah.
you for gluing it, because I'm lazy.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Every song.
I
There's
know.
always gonna be a song in my head.
I know. I almost want us to. Can we get music?
I don't.
For
I
the
think
stream?
No, we'll get.
No. Like, I mean, we'd have to get
We can't-
music that we're allowed to play.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Not just any music.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I mean. Like, can we? That's a thing we should look at and see if we can find somebody who's willing to let us use their music on the stream.
All right. Can you hand me another fresh thing of foam? Because I'm gonna do like a base for this
You're gonna put that on top of another thing?
on top of a base, so that I can do rubble and stuff scattered around it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You got to see the vision, man. Every now and then I get a little...
Oh God, it just never stops. All right, Castle. All right, so She-Ra. Okay, so I was alive for the first She-Ra too.
Oh God, that one was terrible.
Did you watch any of it?
I watched some
Like just like to
clips.
taste,
It's so
yeah,
funny.
to get a taste.
Dude, the OG Ketra, that's the funniest thing ever.
So yeah, that show, wow. But I did love She-Ra when I was a kid. And then she came back and like, I was like, all right, let's see what's up. Cause like, I don't know. I was like, I remembered She-Ra from when I was a kid and I was like, she's kind of problematic, you know? But
Yeah,
then
she was kind of problematic when...
I was like, so
But now she's a lesbian. so
what's
it's
up?
fine.
Right. And then I started watching the show and I was like, oh no, it's amazing. Right. Like I'm crying at a cartoon and I'm like cheering for people. And then I'm like really sad when people's brokenness, like, yeah. Oh God. Like the bit with the the one friend who thought no one loved her and
Yeah.
like she went and joined the bad guys because it's like, oh, your brain gets so messed up when like, you know.
I watched the entirety of the last season of that show the day it came out at midnight till 5 a.m. with some of my friends.
Oh, that's really fun.
And then 2 years later, I got turned 18 and I got a tattoo from the show.
I really wish they would make more things.
I know.
Um,
The creator's getting, one of his other comics are
oh, really?
getting turned into a,
Okay. Well, that's. I'll live with that.
yeah. Okay. Little bit fearless,
You're
but
ridiculous.
then let me look in my eyes, turn around,
Hey!
bright eyes,
I'm building a sweet castle.
ghosts,
Ghosts?
ghosts.
It's got to have ghosts on it somehow. So, do you want it to be like cobwebby or?
Ooh, cobwebs. Do you think we can do cobwebs?
See, because like if we do cobwebs though, I'm like it's gonna get dusty, right?
Yeah, we can't do cobwebs.
I mean, we could, but it'll be like a pain, right? Or if we apply the cobwebs at the very end after it's over, then like we could like replace them, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
You know what I mean,
I
just
catch your
yank 'em
vibe.
off?
I catch your vibe, brother.
brother?
I catch your vibe, my brother.
Okay. Well,
Every now and then I get a little bit.
get rid of that rock. I'm just like literally like reaching in at this point and like grabbing whole cobblestones and yanking them out with my fingernails.
That's good.
That's what it feels like.
That's good stuff.
I'm like, oh, get in there. Okay, wait, I gotta use the knife to break this. So the XPS foam seems to have like definitely a different, like it's like it's foamy and like it's still foamy inside, but then the outside is like, I don't know how to explain it. Like the top layer of it like has a kind of a like a thicker, denser, like it's almost like a sheet of harder stuff, right? Like keeping it all together.
Sorry,
You're focused very much on that, and I'm not. I'm more just.
fuck.
You okay?
No, nothing happened. I don't know why I was expecting it to hurt.
Did you? It didn't.
No, nothing happened.
Okay, just startled you.
Just
Okay.
startled me. Sorry for the scare.
No, it's okay. I was just like, oh god, like but you have oven burns, so like.
Oh yeah, no, that's from cornbread.
Cornbread? Cornbread. Did you bake anything today?
I did not. I had to come to work.
Oh, have you been here all day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, I have been here all day.
All right.
Well,
So,
this morning I played Honkai Star Rail and then I came to work.
yeah.
That was the order of events. It's just it's a nice, it's a fun game. It's very bad for your wallet. Well, you can be free to play, but it's designed to be
Yeah.
wallet money stealing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I mean, because like even games that like are membership based, right? Like we'll have cosmetic stuff that like they want to get extra money out of you for, like the microtransactions, right? Like that's the
Or
way
the
we're
like
going.
the Game Pass that some things have.
And like a Game Pass, when you're like, again, that feels like a subscription to like an MMO or something to me. It's just like following that model.
Which they do have Game Passes in the Hoyoverse games and stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know. The Game Pass model is definitely something that we should get used to, I think, because I don't see it
Because
stopping.
it's so effective.
Yeah. And then, like, they're going to continue. I think it's one of those deals where it's like the psychology of humans, like, we adapt to learn how to not be taken advantage of in this other way, or we get, used to a certain manipulation, and so it's not as effective anymore. And then that saves us sometimes, right? But then they'll just, scientists and people who love money, right? They're just going to keep coming up with ideas, right? Like pricing is like a psychological thing. The whole FOMO concept,
Oh my god, FOMO is such a
like everyone's using that, right? And like, let me tell you, Maestro, I've been trying to like really, cause like I'm one of those people that like I just won't go to bed sometimes, right? And not because I don't want to sleep, like I'll be tired. I've gotten a lot better at this. Like I go to bed for the most part, like I'm pretty good at like saying, you know what, I'm really tired and I've just been sitting here. But like, yeah, you just sit there and stare at your computer because like, what if somebody shows up? Or like, if you're playing a game and like you're tired and like you really want to beat that level, but really you should have just gone to bed.
or like the limited time events where it's like
Yeah. I mean, and that's like the real thing is like, oh, I have to finish this by this date.
especially in games that are like gacha games, because it's like you get so much free stuff that you would have to regularly spend money on if you do this, but then you stay up so much and you just play it so much.
Yeah.
So, welcome to our talk about the philosophy of gacha games.
I mean, we talk about mental health and stuff here too, so we're rebuilding our brains.
I think it's okay to indulge in games like that if you know what you're doing.
I wonder if Jax is watching the stream.
Like, I feel like there's kids, gacha games, when it comes to like children who like,
Yeah.
that's very not good. But like, I feel like if you're an adult who know what you're doing, I feel like it's not that bad.
Yeah. I mean,
Well, I mean, obviously it could still be really
gambling is an addiction too, so like it preys on gambling addictions in gacha games. Like,
Yeah.
but a lot of the whole world preys on gambling addictions
Yeah.
because dopamine, right? Like we love
bad. We love our dopamine. Love it.
it's so tasty. Right? Like online shopping does that too, right? Like people really I really wanted these cobblestones to be deeper, so I'm like deepening up my grooves here. Yeah. All right. Cool. Now finish our uneven stone walls out here. I gotta really gouge into the place where there was glue. That's good to know. It still is doing the, it is still taking the texture, you know, where the hot glue was, but it does, especially because it's thin, right? Because I thinned it out right there. If you had a glob, I think you would be in trouble.
Can you hand me the foam glue and the sand?
Yes. Here's the sand.
Okay. I'm going to also.
Foam glue was on the table, I thought. We have Mod Podge. I got it out of the bag. I remember that. A little bit of foam here. What the heck in heck? It's in a white bottle with a black lid.
Yeah.
Like I got it out of the pantry. It's not over underneath any of your
Nope.
things. It's on the floor.
It's on the floor.
It's right there.
It's on the floor.
It's like, do you see it?
No.
It's okay. So it's like right there on the other
I'll
side.
go
Hold on.
get
Let me.
it.
No, I got it.
Okay. Why is it on the floor?
Because it was on the table and I just got it.
Oh, for sure.
There we go. All right. Back to it.
Back to it. Back to it. Back to it. Ooh it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so Shira and then
The Owl House.
what else?
Do I need to like brush this on? How does this work?
It's just glue. It's in a tiny little thing. But yeah, if you want it to cover an area, and then you want, if you're trying to hold the sand, right? Like it's gonna be like glitter. So if you're drawing squiggles,
I know.
the sand is gonna be in squiggles.
I know. I need like a thing, like
yeah,
a
yeah, no,
brush.
that's what I'm saying. And then if you want,
Can you hand me that?
that's I think bigger than what you want,
Uh,
and I would take some, take the water out. I get what you're saying, but it's, it'll be difficult to control. And then, so that'll be like a thin, very thin layer of sand. But if you want the rocks to stick,
yeah. I
you
just kind of want.
globbies.
I just kind of want a thin layer of sand.
Okay, cool. Because like I don't think the rocks even will stick. But yeah, that was my experience, and I just kind of. All right. Whew, almost messed up my brick pattern. I would have been very sad.
That would have been very sad.
All right. My brick patterns, by the way, don't match on the inside and the outside. Don't think it matters.
Does not.
There's that. Here. Cool. All right. So now that I know where the bricks are, I'm gonna like tear out some of the corners of them, right? Like just the corners. That seems good, right?
Yeah.
And like, I can So,
So what I'm doing is getting sand everywhere.
oh, you didn't do that over something. I see.
I did not. Is that what I was supposed to?
Like over a piece of paper or something, so that
Mm.
like you can. But you're gonna have to sweep all that up with your hand.
Well, yeah, I
guess.
am.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, yeah. There you go. That'll work. Dude, yeah. Look at that. You should show the camera
I will in a bit.
in a bit. Okay. Dude, that looks really good already. You're doing a great job.
Thank you. Okay, well, I'm just gonna gather the tablecloth up after this, and then.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna try and like just keep breaking this thing, I think, until I like the angle, but I might cut a bit first, just so I don't have to go for so long.
I understand.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But like honestly, it's tearing pretty fast. Oh, this is fine. I just need to be more aggressive.
Yeah, be more aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
BEAGGRESSIVE.
Mhm.
It's what you learned, like, I don't know, freshman year when your friends were all trying out to be cheerleaders and they made you go with them. And you
None of
knew
my
you
friends
weren't going
tried
to
out
be a
to be-
cheerleader, right?
None of my friends tried out to be cheerleaders.
I think they just all wanted to go to the thing, you know?
Mhm.
Nobody actually, none of us ended up being cheerleaders, right? Like,
Mhm.
I think some of them wanted to go to some of them I think definitely did want to, right? And it was like
Mhm.
that secret desire, you know, kind
Mhm.
of
So
deal.
they were like, "Oh, we're doing this as a joke."
No, it was a joke. It was like they wanted to go to because there was like it's like a whole all day like workshop thing where you like get to like, or a whole weekend like workshop where you
Mhm.
learn a bunch of choreography and do a bunch of stuff. So it was like fun, right?
Mhm.
There was that too, like the social aspect of it. But I don't remember at my school, like, yes, there were social groups,
But not really clicked.
but I was, yeah, oh no, there very much were.
Oh, for sure.
I just was so not aware of and it was a small enough school that like people knew everything. Like there were only 120 people in my class.
Mhm.
So
Wait, what?
Yeah, like my graduating class. in
Oh,
my school
freak.
was 120. Oh, that's a thing that can happen if you squeeze the bottle too hard, maybe
Too strong.
too strong.
It's okay. We're gonna make this work.
That's your glue.
This is my glue for the rest of the thing.
Dang, that sucks.
Yep.
I mean, it just sucks that you have to deal with it.
Mhm.
I think it's not that much glue. Like it's probably as much glue as you're gonna need.
Mhm.
And I'll probably steal some of it.
Take as much glue as you need. I'm gonna go wash my hands though.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
After I do this.
Okay, cleaned up the
Actually, I'm gonna
nostril.
wash my hands before I do that.
Yeah, sticky glue mess. There's a trash can over here. I'm not just like, by the way, just like shredding glue onto the floor. So anybody that's like done, there's no one here, but if you watch this later, oops, all glue. Hey, Victorious. Yeah. I'm gonna keep tearing my freaking styrofoam. I don't know. That's what I do. Trying to make the rocky edges of my destroyed tower.
We're good.
Thanks for coming to watch, Victorious.
Oops, all glue. Look.
think Matt must have like gone back to working or something because he hasn't said anything in a bit.
Mhm.
Either that or he was like he was done with the
The glueness.
or the sanding. He might have hated that part too.
Okay. So
He
here's.
said loud-ish though. He would have told me if it was not acceptable.
Okay,
he's
so
that
that's
kind
what I
of
have so far.
Dude, it's so cool. Have you shown it? Did you show it?
No, I will show it to the camera right now. Hold
Okay.
on.
God, it's really
I'm
nice.
gonna vacuum in here after this
I think it's a great idea.
because I'm getting sand all over the floor.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
So ignore the little dots on the floor because that was when I was trying to do the pattern.
Yeah, because it's going to be textured instead.
It's gonna be textured instead,
Yeah.
but it's kind of like a ruined corner of a fortress.
God, it really is like, and like, I just want you to like, can you do me a favor for yourself? Will you go get your bar?
No. Yeah, I'll do it.
Do it. Go get your bar.
Why?
Just trust me. This is for you. You don't even have to show this on stream if you don't want to.
Okay. I broke it. What am I gonna do?
I want you to like just sit down and I want you to look at your bar and then look at your fortress at the same time.
Oh, I see. Well, I don't need to do that to know that I'm improved.
But do you get?
I get
Do you
it.
get you right? Like you're doing really well.
I'm doing really well.
You really are. The bar, by the way, is like if we were to compare, right?
Yeah.
The bar is like slapped, like very much slapped together. We're gonna
Uh-huh.
repurpose that foam probably,
Yeah.
right? Like no one, we're not. It was all learning, right?
I actually like the color of this, so I think instead of priming, I'm gonna do like a brush-on primer.
Uh huh.
Because then I don't have to worry
you
about
don't
the.
have to mess with your sand.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next
I'm gonna let it dry
time
for a little
maybe
bit, though.
we add sand after.
I agree.
Or you could like prime it and then you can add more sand over the top if you want to. If you do just want to prime it and not deal with
I think
the
I did
brush-on
this
primer.
because in the guide it says like prime after you put on the things,
Uh-huh.
and so I was like, oh, okay. The guide was wrong.
Well, I don't think the guide is wrong. I just don't think they always expect you to like the color of the rocks and stuff that
Maybe
you
I
use.
should do like should I do like a patches of grass? I think. Do you have like the thing?
Well, you're gonna
I'll wait till after.
after the priming and all that. That's like at the very end,
Great
right?
Ruins flooring. It's awesome. Thank you so much.
All right, so now I'm gonna stick. I'm ready, right? Do you want me to tear? Well, I should do.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
I want to tear this really a lot right here. Make a sharper corner. Right? That's what I want. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Okay, and then now I need to stick this in here, right?
It looks so
Yeah. All right. So we'll hot glue this bad boy.
good. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna not do anything else with this. So a destroyed tower and a blasted wall. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to think this was once. Oh, I kind of want to do like. I want to do like. Ooh, I just got an idea and I'm so excited about it. I want to do like vines.
Yeah.
Vines all over it. I'll get like some plastic vines.
Mm-hmm.
Or like maybe I'll make clay vines. Or no, I want to.
We're gonna get plastic.
We'll get
vines.
plastic vines, and then we'll like make it so that it's crawling through the hole, and there's like
Unless
flowers
you
sprouting.
want me to like.
Because a big theme in Night Haunt is like a lot of the models have like vines and roses coming off of them.
Oh, nice.
So I think that would be a
Okay.
really cool thing.
So we should find some miniature. Like we want to find something that's like a
Oh,
nice
yeah.
miniature.
Oh yeah.
Roses.
Oh
like-
yeah.
Like a good.
I'm really proud of this actually. Do you think I should do brush on primer, or do you think I should do regular primer and then paint over the rocks?
I would do regular primer because I think regular primer is, because like see how the brush on primer is
Yeah.
behaving on the foam?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. And then I would just, if you like the color of that sand, I would just add more sand.
Just add more, like another layer of sand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you'll just get more texture out of it and then
Yeah.
you can, yeah.
Because either way, like I get more texture. So. Okay, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
prime this in the back.
Okay. And then my angle did not work out
So I'll be back.
here at the top. It worked further down.
Because then,
Yeah. That makes sense.
because we're almost done.
Yeah.
We have like about 15 more minutes.
Oh, yeah. Because then we'll just prime both things.
Yeah, but I really like the idea of giving it a base because then you can sort of make the area around it.
Yeah,
That's
no,
what a lot
I
of the
really
things
like
in
that.
I really like how this looked though. I like how I made like a blasted through wall part.
I loved it. I loved all of the things. Like watching you work, I was like, oh, you're like getting your story and like,
I love a good narrative.
and do more of this like caulk work. Caulk. Gotta really put the
L in
the
there.
L in there.
Yep.
It's caulk work.
Okay, so I think I will prime it, and it'll look awesome. But I have to get sand everywhere first. That's part of the deal.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna need some sand, I think, just to
Okay, first I'm gonna put my banshees away. Actually, I'll do that after stream. Actually, I'm gonna start doing it now because it's gonna drive me crazy.
It's gonna drive you crazy. All right, so you start doing that. I'm gonna work on finishing this up. Is that? Oh, here. I'm gonna steal some of your sand.
Yeah, go crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna steal some of.
As much of my sand as you need.
I'm gonna steal some of your table sand. Table sand.
Table sand.
Table sand. Making globs of like sand and glue. It's delightful. Oh no! Everything is ruined. How dare you? Yeah? I don't like that. I hate it. Just so you know. You're the worst. Like the actual worst.
Can you throw this away for me?
Can you throw this away for
Can you throw this away for me?
I'm gonna, well, maybe. Here, will you do me a favor? Will you show the people the pond?
Look at this pond.
That's like layer.
I'm so sorry. It's probably fine. It's probably fine. It's fine. It's fine. This is the pond. Nothing happened.
I'm sorry. I just hit the microphone because I was like freaked out.
Nothing happened.
Okay, so anyway, the pond that I've been working on for 6 weeks. I was gonna throw another layer of glue in it, so I was gonna see if you just wanted to pour the rest of this glue in there.
Yeah.
Like slowly. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah.
Just try not to make bubbles.
Do I just, or do I take a
It
whole
doesn't
cap
matter.
off?
As long as you're just like let it dribble out and try not to make bubbles.
Do you
that's all
guys
that
use
matters.
flocking as well? I don't know what that is, but yeah.
I haven't tried. Haven't tried flocking yet.
What's flocking?
So flocking is like the little teeny tiny bits of like fiber fluff, like this. We have grass, right? All the grass stuff that's out there, the battlefield grass,
Yeah.
and step grass, that stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that when after I prime and stuff.
Yeah. Well, not the little sticker bits, but like the dusty
Oh,
bits.
the dusting bits.
Yeah. So
Is that
we
what I
haven't-
just did?
Kind of, but like this was with rocks, and that's like dusting with grass.
Oh.
Like the tiny bits of like shredded. I don't know. It's nothing. Like it's so fine and annoying, right? That's
yeah,
flocking.
100%.
Not that we're gonna do it. Like we have it. We just haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
This is we're dumb,
No.
inexperienced.
Yes. Kind words. Kind words.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I did it.
You did it.
So accomplished.
So just also so because we've been doing like this is an experiment, right? The clear glue.
My hair looks good on
pond.
camera.
It does look good on camera. This is layer number 3. The first layer had glue and the mica powder, and then the next layer was just glue, and then this is like the last of
Throw
the
this
glue
away?
that we had. Yeah, I'll toss that. Actually, I might just like let it sit upside down and like dribble it out at the end. So the first one, it took like about a week to dry at that thickness and size. When I put the second layer, it was still pretty like it's damp. It's still not dry. And we put some more on there.
Ooh, I have an idea. You just gave me an idea.
I'm gonna check it in like, I don't know, we'll check it next week, but like it might not be dry for like 2 weeks. It's very possible. I'm wondering.
I'm gonna do some of the
I mean,
like
it's
fingernailing
level.
out some of the stuff Something like that.
level, but it doesn't feel level. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Show the wear on the bricks and stuff like that.
Okay. Where did this? So, not all the glue, but like just some of the glue, maybe. Oh, we have glue. Why am I doing this? What's happening?
I just grabbed my fingernail.
Oh, here, you want to use, I've been using the tip of that knife to like get in and like dig stuff out. Use like, here, you got like this sand and glue mix, like it's like sand and glue putty, like already made for me. And just use it like to fill in, like spackle. This is like when you're doing drywall. Only way chunkier.
Okay. There. I don't like that very much, but whatever.
Like, I don't want to explain like why this texture is bothersome, but it kind of is.
I lost my puffy thing. That's right here.
You lost your puffy thing? Oh no.
I think I'm done
You did it.
for today.
All right. And then you're going to go prime?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I will show off this tower, or you will show off this tower for me because you're like over there.
I'll put the tower when I get back.
Yeah. Because then I'll have to go prime.
You don't have to be fine. It's great.
It's the prime party. Okay, so we got sand. I might get up and show this in just a sec. Okay. Smushing. I'm like, there. Okay, so I have a knife. Let's use the knife. I'm just gonna use this putty knife, and we're just gonna lift all of this like sand with glue mixed into it, because like it's perfect. It's doing what I need it to do. So we're just gonna spackle it onto here. I don't know what this knife is. I think it's something to do with maybe clay stuff. I don't know. It's just in here. We have all kinds of like crazy tools from all of the different projects and stuff. Jasmine, that used to be the manager here, she did some really fun like crafty things where like one day she got together like this kit stuff to make using foam and all of that to make a Mario like monster, and you could choose which one you were making and stuff like that.
I realized I don't know how to prime parade.
Oh, I can help you with that when I'm
Can you
done.
prime it for me?
Yeah, well, I'm going to show you how.
No, you do it.
When I prime mine, I'll show you. It takes.
Let me see your tower.
You want to see? Oh, okay. Ooh.
Look at that.
It's a tower.
Oh,
We did it.
we're gonna have the coolest terrain in this Central Valley.
Yeah, we are. So we're gonna prime these up. I probably should let the glue dry a little bit before I prime. But we'll clean up and then we'll prime, and we'll show them primed next week. Right? Right. And then Jax should be back next week, hopefully. 'Cause she's not been feeling great, but she's. When I asked last night, I checked in. She wasn't. When I talked to Scott, she said she was, doing okay. Just needed to stay home because she didn't want to get anybody else sick. So, so yeah, we're doing it.
We're doing it. All right.
We'll see you next week
See you next week
with primed.
with
things.
primed things. Stop. No, that's the wrong button. And stop. Oh, that's the wrong button. And stop. Oh, come on, we got it. And stop. Oh my God. Oh, I get it figured out. And